What are we going to do about it? I told you the next oil war is going to be. Don't worry about Mad Mahmoud. That's the Punch and Judy show. What are they going to do about it? Martin Luther King III. I was meeting with him and a bunch of civil rights leaders in Alabama. And he said, Greg, I'm going to take your book and place it on my father's grave. And I know he'll be pleased. And it was pretty moving. But I thought, and I told him, you're just going to get the book dirty. There's got to be some better idea. And Jesse Jackson, King said that, and Jesse Jackson said, who is sponsoring, by the way, he is another sponsor of the Our Madhouse tour through Operation Push. He said, Greg, we march, we win. We march down Pennsylvania Avenue, and we throw the book through the window. At the Jim Baker's office, I said, no, he said, we march, we win. He said, when we crossed the bridge in Birmingham in '64, we didn't have the vote, and we won the vote. In '72, we didn't have the peace in Vietnam, and we marched, and we won the peace. Okay. And you might say, marching doesn't make a difference. Well, I can tell you, if you don't march, it will definitely not make a difference. And he said, and vote. And I was immediately thinking, come on, they're taking the vote. What's the point? But you know, I was thinking of being in New Mexico. The point is back in Taos Precinct 13. They're not going to count their votes in Pueblo. And they know it. They still vote. And you know what else they do? Because I gotta tell you, as you well know if you know the Native American culture, their kids go into the military. Okay? They're the ones, they are the suspect voters. Okay? And every morning at Taos Precinct 13th in the Pueblo, the natives, the veterans, raise the American flag. And they salute it. And they raise the flag and they salute it. Even though they know that no one's going to count their vote. You can take away their land and you can take away their resources. And you can take away their vote. And you can even take away their kids to Iraq. But they'll be damned if you're going to take away their country and their flag. And that's your job. Their vote doesn't count. 5 million votes will not be counted in the 2008 election. You are going to commit tonight to bring 6 million new voters to the polls. That's what you're going to do. You're not going to commit. And when they keep 140,000 troops in Baghdad, you will put 140,000 people in every street in America. We can do that. That's not much. And there's just one thought I'm going to leave you with, that something our president said that I agree with. Yeah. Before he went into Iraq, he said, I want to speak to the Iraqi people, and he said, do not fight for a dying regime. It is not worth your life. It isn't. Thank you very, very much. I'll answer your question. I'll sign books. This is all good tonight for you, for voter action, for the independent media, not the independent media. It's for you.